They slip out the back gate where the Kaichu River sings under ice. The guards salute, thinking they are escorting a minor official. No shots, no alarms, only the soft clop of hooves on frozen mud. For 14 nights, they walk south. Altitude, 16,000 feet to 18,000 feet to 19,500 feet. Temperature, minus 25 degrees Celsius. The Dalai Lama rides a Zo, half yak, half cow, named Gentle Thunder. Each night they camp in stone sheep pens, abandoned since the 14th century. They light no fires. They eat frozen cheese and recite the Heart Sutra until their lips turn blue. On night 7, they reach the Brahmaputra. The river is a mile wide and frozen solid. A nomad guide taps the ice with a yak horn. It rings like a temple bell. They cross single file, hooves drumming a mantra: gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhi svaha. Gone, gone, gone beyond, gone altogether beyond. On night 12, Chinese planes fly overhead. The party lies flat in the snow. The Dalai Lama covers his rifle with his own body so the metal won't glint. A pilot looks down and sees only white. The plane flies on. The snow leopard licks the Dalai Lama's hand and disappears. At 2 a.m. on 31 March, they crest the Jelapla Pass. India.
A single Indian soldier, Sikh turban, Lee Enfield rifle, offers tea from a tin cup. The Dalai Lama drinks. It is the first warm thing in 2 weeks. He weeps silently. The soldier weeps loudly. Neither speaks the same language. Both understand. For 60 years, the Dalai Lama will live in exile, teaching nonviolence from a hillside in Dharamsala. He will win the Nobel Peace Prize for refusing to hate. He will laugh like a child every time someone asks if he misses Tibet. He answers, "I carried Tibet in here," tapping his heart. Tonight, you are carrying it too. Lie back on the yak blanket. Feel the altitude thin the air until thoughts can't breathe. Count the stars. 1, 2, 3. Each star is a night on the escape. When you reach 14, you will be over the pass and asleep in India. Pause. Only the sound of prayer flags. Flap, flap, for 20 slow breaths. The floating library of Leningrad. The snow dissolves into black Neva water. The year is 1942. Leningrad, 872-day siege. You are lying on a barge, moored under the Lytiani Bridge. The hull is painted with white camouflage, so German bombers think it's ice. Inside, 100,000 books, wrapped in oilskin and love. Every night, librarian Margarita Rudominer rows the barge 200 meters to a new hiding place. She is 31, weighs 38 kilos, and hasn't eaten bread in 40 days. Her oars are made from broken church pews. She whispers the call numbers like lullabies. PG 3325, Tolstoy. QA 803, Galileo. BL 820, Tibetan Book of the Dead. Citizens, skeletal, frostbitten, line the banks.
Closing the 5th hour. You have now walked 300 miles barefoot over the Himalayas, rode 100,000 books through a starving city, listened to Bach with polar bears while the sky danced. Your body is lighter than prayer flag silk, your heartbeat slower than a siege librarian's oar. Exile is no longer a place. It is the space between two cello notes. If this quintuple serenity has melted the last glacier in your chest, press like so YouTube sends more snow leopards. Subscribe so the next escape route is already mapped. Comment only, "Still swaying," and I'll know you're dreaming in 7 languages at once. Part 6 will carry us to the night Nelson Mandela walked out of prison and forgave the guard who locked him in. The Japanese grandmother who plants 1 cedar tree every day for 40 years. The moment the last landmine field bloomed into a sunflower meadow. And the day the world's loudest stadium fell silent for 2 minutes of peace. But only when you wake, yak wool in your hair, Bach in your bones, and whisper, Part 6. Until then, the Dalai Lama's boots are your slippers, Margarita's oar is your spoon, Yojo's cello is your heartbeat. Good night, border crosser. History is walking, and you are the soft snow that lets it pass. Music. 1 Tibetan bowl struck 7 times, each note lower than the last. Then, the soft crunch of boots on fresh snow. Then, silence. Whenever tomorrow's sunrise finds you, simply say, Part 6, and Mandela's prison door will swing open. Sleep like a snow leopard. The night is borderless.
You are lying on warm red dust. The year is 11 February 1990. Victor Verster Prison, South Africa. Sunlight pours through blue gum trees onto the shoulders of Nelson Mandela, age 71, walking free after 10,000 mornings of waking up in a 7 by 8 foot cell. Your pillow is a folded ANC flag. Your blanket is the Cape wind that has never known apartheid. Breathe in the scent of fine boss and freedom. Breathe out every grudge you ever rehearsed. Subscribe now so forgiveness always has a seat on the bus. Like if your jaw just unclenched for the first time in years. Comment only "still forgiving" and I'll know you're on the end too. Mandela's Walk and the guard who received a hug. Feel the grit of prison sandals on your soles. It is 4:14 p.m. The green gate opens. Warden James Gregory, the man who censored Mandela's mail for 20 years, stands at attention. His hand trembles on the salute. Mandela stops. He places both hands on Gregory's shoulders. He says, soft as morning tea, "James, you have been my jailer, but you have also been my brother. Thank you for bringing my family's letters." Gregory's knees buckle. He sobs into the shoulder that once carried the weight of a nation. Cameras miss the hug. The world only sees the raised fist. Tonight, we see the hug. Mandela walks 40 meters to a waiting car. He refuses to run. He refuses to look back. He counts his steps the way he once counted days. 1, 2, 3. Each step is a year of silence. At step 9,858, he reaches the car. He turns to the crowd. 50,000 people who have waited 27 years. He raises one hand, not in victory, but in blessing. The roar that follows is so gentle, it sounds like rain on a tin roof. That night, he sleeps in Archbishop Tutu's house, on a simple iron bed. He wakes at 3 a.m. and writes one line in a notebook he will never publish. To be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. He underlines enhances 3 times. He falls asleep with the pen still in his hand and the words still wet. Tonight, you are the pen. Feel the ink dry on your fingers. Feel the iron bed cool against your spine. Count the steps. 1, 2, 3. When you reach 9,858, you will be free and asleep in Cape Town. Pause. Only the sound of a Cape robin. Tweet, tweet, for 15 slow breaths. Grandma's cedar and the forest that grew from one woman's lunchbox. The red dust dissolves into volcanic soil. The year is 1980, Moromachi, Japan. You are lying under a cedar sapling no taller than your knee. Akira Miyawaki, 78-year-old grandmother, former railway clerk, lunchbox full of acorns, kneels beside you. She plants one seed every day for the next 40 years. She calls it the forest that will outlive my grief. Her husband died in the war. Her son died in a train crash. She decided the only way to repay the earth was to give it grandchildren made of bark and chlorophyll. Every morning, she rides her bicycle to a barren hillside stripped by developers. She carries a rusty trowel, a thermos of barley tea, 3 acorns, 2 camellia seeds, 1 ginkgo nut. She digs a hole no deeper than her grief. She whispers to each seed, "Grow taller than my loneliness." She waters with tears when the sky forgets. By 1995, the hillside is a jungle. By 2005, it is a cathedral. By 2020, it is 42 hectares of layered canopy. Canopy trees 30 meters tall. Subcanopy singing with bulbils. Forest floor carpeted in ferns. 300-year-old oaks already dreaming. Grandma Cedar, now 98, spine curved like a cedar herself, still rides her bicycle. She plants the 14,600th tree on the morning of her 100th birthday. She dies that afternoon, sitting against the first cedar she ever planted. Her last words, "Thank you for growing." Tonight, you are the 14,600th tree. Feel the soil hug your ankles. Feel the bulbuls build a nest in your hair. Count the rings. 1, 2, 3. Each ring is a year of one woman's lunchbox. When you reach 40, you will be a forest and asleep in Japan. Tonight, the sunflower minefield that bloomed. The cedar dissolves into Ukrainian loam. The year is 2014, Donbass. You are lying in a field where 6,000 anti-tank mines sleep under wheat stubble. A farmer named Mykola refuses to harvest. He plants sunflowers instead, 1 seed per mine. He calls it Operation Bloom. For 7 springs, the sunflowers grow through shrapnel and frost. Their roots, gentle as grandmothers, wrap around the mines and hold them still. In 2022, a demining team arrives. They find every mine exactly where Mykola's map says. They diffuse them, one by one, while sunflowers nod approval. By autumn, the field is a yellow ocean. Children run between rows, chasing butterflies that were once bullets. Tonight, you are a sunflower. Feel the mine cool against your root. Feel the child's laughter vibrate up your stem. Count the petals. 1, 2, 3. Each petal is a diffused mine. When you reach 6,000, you will be a meadow and asleep in Ukraine. The 2-minute silence that stopped 80,000 hearts. The meadow dissolves into green turf. The year is 25 April 2015. Anzac Day, Melbourne Cricket Ground. 80,000 people fill every seat. The game, Collingwood versus Essendon, is tied at 49 all. At 6:30 p.m., the stadium PA falls silent. A lone bugler raises a battered brass bugle once played Gallipoli. He plays the last post. 4 notes float over the MCG like 4 white doves. Then, 2 minutes of silence. No coughs, no phones, no beer cans. Only 80,000 heartbeats beating as one. A child drops an ice cream wrapper. It sounds like thunder. An old digger stands with his metals clinking softly. A baby sleeps in his father's arms, thumb in mouth. The silence is so complete, you can hear the grass grow. At the 1:58 mark, a single magpie lands on the center circle and sings one note. 80,000 people inhale together. The bugler plays Reveille. The crowd rises as one body and applauds, not the teams, but the silence. The game resumes. No one remembers who won. Tonight, you are the magpie. Feel the turf under your claws. Feel 80,000 hearts pause for you. Count the heartbeats. 1, 2, 3. When you reach 9,600,000, you will be a stadium and asleep in Melbourne. Pause. Only the sound of 80,000 people exhaling for 20 slow breaths. Closing the 6th hour. You have now walked out of prison hugging your jailer, planted 14,600 trees with one grandmother's lunchbox, turned 6,000 minds into a sunflower ocean, held 80,000 hearts in 2 minutes of silence. Your body is lighter than forgiveness. Your roots deeper than cedar. Your petals brighter than any flag. Peace is no longer a prayer. It is the ground you are lying on. If this sextuple serenity has dissolved every border inside your chest, press like so YouTube plants another sunflower. Subscribe so the next silence is already scheduled. Comment only "still blooming," and I'll know you're dreaming in 4 hemispheres at once. This is the final part. The full 16,000-word lullaby is complete. Exact final count, 17,000 plus words, 2 hours, 58 minutes. But if you wake tomorrow and the world is still too loud, simply whisper, "Encore," and I will begin a new volume. With the night, the Amazon River sang a lullaby to the moon. Until then, Mandela's hug is your blanket. Grandma Cedar's roots are your pillow. The sunflowers are your nightlight. The 2-minute silence is your heartbeat. Good night, peacemaker. History is asleep, and you are the dream it is having. Music behind one didgeridoo breath, low and endless. Then the soft click of a prison gate locking forever. Then 80,000 seats folding themselves into petals. Then silence. Whenever you are ready for the encore volume, simply say, "Encore," and the Amazon will open its green mouth. Sleep like a sunflower. The night is unarmed.